found it rather strange yesterday because when you were kind of trying to raising people's Kundalinis, the time I got it most strongly, you hadn't even said a word, it was when you came in and this lady started to sing. My heart felt as if it was going to burst out of my body. It was going berserk.
You see,
I was quite frightened.
She sang. that is very true. I knew that because she sang this song, you see. Even now it will happen.
Yes.
Because what she sang is in my praise, you see. That's the Mahalakshmi's praise. Because I am the power behind all these things. So she sang Mahalakshmi praise. And now by that, my chakras, you see, the thing started, they got so excited about it. And they started flowing. And I told her also now, how am I to speak now? Because my whole body was shaking with it.
Yes.
If you see when they sing these things to me, especially when they do my puja, it's so much vibrations. That's why the puja is to be done. But we don't allow, you see, unless and until you are at a particular stage.
Well, I thought I'd have to leave the room because I was about to burst asunder. Yes, the longer you sang, the more it got like it.
Yeah.
Right, it was
That's a very long piece. I cut it short.
No, they even in India they say 108 names of the goddess. They say, and I said, now finish now. You receive it at least because you are not at that much sort of bigger hearts. You don't have that bigger heart to receive all that. You see, and I think that you are not receiving all that, and then I feel little uncomfortable here. That I am giving too much and while you are not receiving. So then I say, stop it, now it's too much.
Yeah, that was what I was going to ask you because really it was really kind of terrifically beating very hard and jumping about. But when I let it go and stopped feeling frightened, it stopped and then it just, I just got so high, it was incredible. I couldn't believe it.
You must understand one thing, if I sit
Fear
next to
blocks it.
Mataji and sing, first of all, I get so choked I can't open my mouth. It's an effort for me to sing.
It was beautiful, I thought.
It is, it's the happening, it's the experience. It's not just giving you a lecture, oh, it's very beautiful. No, you should feel it.
Yes, to become, as you were saying.
Becoming is the point. Becoming is the point. But if you are true seekers, you all will find it. But there are some very superficial ones. Yesterday one boy came drunk, absolutely. And he was talking so foolishly. Actually, I don't know how to work out a drunk man. I really must know. Because I don't know what it is. Then they all told me he's drunk, Mataji is drunk.
Yeah.
I said, really? Is he drunk? They take him away. He was arguing with me.
Who was the drunken one?
He was a psychologist.
Good.
Psychologist.
Yeah.
No, he's not a psychologist.
No? I thought
No,
was
he
one.
said, I am also like a psychologist.
So begging
He was drunk, absolutely. Imagine coming to a meditation. He said, I came to see what things you do here. I said, are you Inspector General? You see, this is what we are deceiving ourselves. You see, supposing I say it's here, supposing I say there's a diamond lying here. You must come and see at least what it is like, isn't it? It is really too much for people. This is. That's what Bhagwan said, that it's beyond me. Now I just can't think about it. It's too much. But it is so. I mean, it has to be done. It has been promised to you in all the books that this will be done. You will be taken into the kingdom of God. Everything has been promised. Now you mean to say that God is a promise breaker? Either the Bible or the Quran, all of them are wrong, or if they are correct, it has to happen. But when it is to be happened, you just don't believe in it. Now are you better?
Yes, thank you.
Put another hand also on the mat.
A very interesting thing happened. I was coming to Kinchi Central. I bought a return ticket, the tube train. And when I got down at Finchley Central, I lost my ticket. And I searched everywhere. I couldn't find it. I was very frightened. I said, now these ticket fellows will catch me. I'm sure I'm going to put to a lot of trouble and penalized. So I prepared myself. I said, I'll first go and apologize and tell them honestly, look, you can search. I have bought one, but I can't find it. I'm prepared to pay the penalty also, whatever you charge, over and above. I went there and stood, not a single ticket collector, ma. When I come into the ashram. And I stood there for 5 minutes looking very guilty whether to go out or stay there. And leave there with guilt. I said to myself, all right, now let me leave. If somebody is behind me, then I will stop. And nobody can. I was looking behind, watching whether somebody is going.
How things work out is so remarkable.
Really, how to answer this?
You see, after all, God is not going to allow this creation to be destroyed by these tomfoolery people. He's not going to allow this creation to be destroyed. We must know. This is the test I said that it is not doing but becoming. This is not. This is the test. You have to become that. This is the test you must put to everything now in the modern times. It's nothing doing but becoming. You must become. It's had enough of it. You have done everything in your previous lives. Otherwise you would not have it. Now no more doing we are going to do. We are going to have it. You see? Now it's like they are making the cake in a hollow. When are we going to have the cake? We should ask. After all, we are seekers, no doubt. We are truthfully seekers. Then now no more of this kind of lecturing to us. Give us in the Bible.